You are tuned in to the 5-Minute Signal, Mental Fortitude. I am Reese Kale, cognitive strategist. This is not a self-help podcast. This is a tactical brief for optimizing your internal operating system. We don't do positive thinking here. We do strategic execution. 5 minutes on the clock. Let's get to work. Stanford researchers published findings in March 2026 that should fundamentally change how you understand depression. They analyzed brain tissue from people with major depressive disorder and discovered something unexpected. These brain cells were producing more energy molecules at rest than healthy brain cells. But when researchers challenged those cells with tasks requiring increased energy output, they couldn't ramp up production. The mitochondria, the energy factories inside your cells, were already running near maximum capacity at baseline. They had no reserve. When cognitive or emotional effort was required, energy production flatlined. This isn't about sadness or negative thinking. Depression is a metabolic crisis. Your brain cells can't generate the energy surge needed for effortful tasks. That's why everything feels impossibly hard. Here's why it matters. When you're depressed, deciding what to eat for breakfast can feel as cognitively demanding as solving a complex problem. Making a phone call requires the same effort as running a marathon. Getting out of bed feels like lifting a car. People without depression interpret this as laziness or weakness. It's not. It's your brain operating with a broken fuel delivery system. Research published in Nature Metabolism confirms that depressed brains show abnormal energy metabolism across multiple regions, particularly in areas responsible for executive function, emotional regulation, and decision-making. Your prefrontal cortex is trying to execute tasks, but your mitochondria can't deliver the ATP molecules those tasks require. It's like trying to drive a car with an engine that idles normally but can't accelerate when you press the gas. The car isn't broken because you lack willpower. It's broken because the fuel system is malfunctioning. The hard truth? You can confidently discipline your way out of a bioenergetic deficit. If your brain cells physically can't produce energy on demand, no amount of grit, positive thinking, or motivational content will override that hardware limitation. The self-help industry tells depressed people to just push through, or change your mindset, or practice gratitude. That advice assumes your brain has the metabolic capacity to execute those strategies. Most depressed brains don't. They're already operating at maximum energy output just to maintain baseline function. Asking them to add cognitive effort on top of that is like asking someone running a fever to also run a 5K while maintaining their body temperature. The system is already overloaded. Adding more demand doesn't build resilience, it accelerates collapse. And the person experiencing this gets blamed for not trying hard enough when the actual problem is cellular energy production failure. Here's the actionable move. 1. Stop treating cognitive fatigue as a character flaw. If simple tasks feel disproportionately difficult, that's not laziness. That's a bioenergetic signal your brain is operating with insufficient energy reserves. Recognize it as data about your system's current capacity, not evidence of moral failure. 2. Distinguish between hardware problems and software problems. Hardware problems require medical intervention, medication that addresses mitochondrial function, metabolic support, neuroinflammation reduction. Software problems require tactical adjustment, better strategy, improved environment, revised approach. Depression is hardware. No amount of software optimization fixes broken mitochondria. 3. Reduce cognitive load when energy production is compromised. Simplify decisions. Automate routines. Eliminate non-essential tasks. Your brain doesn't have surplus energy to waste on trivial choices. Conserve what little energy production capacity you have for tasks that genuinely matter. This isn't giving up. It's resource management under constraint. Depression isn't weakness. It's your cells screaming that the fuel system is broken. I'm Reese Kale, This has been the 5-Minute Signal. Stay sharp.